Welcome to 44 Tackle right here. I have an epic freaking video plan for you guys. Punching. All right, let's see what these guys got if they're sandbagged. They are not sandbagging. Oh, dude, that's a square. Nice. Whoa, let that go. Where are we going? So guess where we're at today? We are at 44 Tackle in Inverness up here, and we're going to go fishing with this guy. Wait, hold on for a second. Make sure you like and subscribe as I drink my diet. Uh-oh, haven't quit dipping yet. But I got a real big surprise for you. So tomorrow we're going to do a fishing challenge with a former NFL player, as well as, you guys all know, Glenn Browne, FLW and punching madman, dude. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna punch this stuff. All in mats. Whether it's coontail, whether it's hydrilla, whether it's floating mats, because that's what Glenn loves to do. That's what I love to do. That's what Chris loves to do. Like, you can't not love punching. And we're doing it on, this is almost like a throwback video, because we're going to be doing it on a lake that I used to absolutely love, and that's Lake Rousseau. Dunellin's kind of at the head of the river right there. It is a beautiful place. It's an impoundment, which is basically a dammed up river. It has kind of like an open main lake area as well as a river area. I don't know where we're going to focus yet, but we're going to go head to head. Look out, Glenn. We're going to take you down, because I've been dying to put a matchstick in my hand. We're going head to head with Glenn Browne, FLW, pro, and dude, epic punching madman. Well, it's the morning of this showdown. The boat is all rigged up. We're waiting for Chris here at 44 Tackle. Then we're gonna go meet Glenn down at the boat ramp. Boat is looking good. It's gonna be a punching showdown. So these guys are gonna go. What do you guys want to do? Like a 2-fish, 3-fish challenge? What do you guys think?
I don't know. Why not 5?
We'll do it. We'll do it Scott Martin challenge style.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll put them in a bag, drop them on my gambler scale, and we'll see what we got. But best of 5.
Can you say Scott Martin challenge on TV? Is that allowed?
Let it begin, dude. The smack talk.
Is that allowed?
It is allowed. It's legal. Last time I checked. So we're gonna do a 5-fish limit. We'll weigh them. You want to go for like 4 hours or so? You guys down with that?
Yeah.
4 hours.
Whatever.
Like 1 o'clock or so.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll wait till me and Chris catch like a 6-pounder, and then we can like smack them. But tell me a little bit about this bite that's been going on.
You know, this is Lake Rousseau with the Coochie River, and there's just a bunch of hydrilla and some coontail grass, and we've been catching them flipping in it. And you know, come out here and get 20, 30 bites a day. Not catching a whole bunch of giants, but catching some good quality fish. So it's, you know, whenever you come out and punch a mat and catch fish flipping, that's all I want to do. I mean, I got 3 flipping sticks on the deck, and that's all I need.
That's classic Glenn Browne, dude. All he wants is a heavy weight and go sploosh, sploosh, and he's damn good at it too, man. Freaking, he has won. How much money have you won, like specifically flipping?
I don't know, most of it.
Most.
If I caught him casting, it was blind luck.
All right, Chris, are you ready to kind of go head to head with the master flipper here?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
All right, well, let's get these boats in the water and get on to it. You see the fear in those eyes? That's fear, boy. He's worried about my big stick coming out and doing some damage. All right. Biggin? Oh, dude. Cosmic cooter? Whoa, dude, that's a giant. That's a freaking giant. I let the kid get the front of the boat and look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Dude. What'd you catch it on?
Oh, the cooter, man.
The cooter with a 1.5?
With a 1.5.
Dude. Oh, I don't think we got to put a call tag on her. So what happened, dude?
I pitched into this little isolated cover right here
Uh-huh.
and let it sit for a second. And when I shook it, I picked it up to go bring it back in. That thing ate it right on the surface.
I'd say put her in the live well, no call tag.
Yeah, I don't think we have no tag for that.
Let's do it, dude. I think we got 3.
I think Glenn's in trouble.
I think Glenn's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
I think we took the good right, dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, dude, punching fish?
He told us to take the right because I think he thought the juice was on the left.
Oh no. Glenn. Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, swing his head right on.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
There she is. Missed it.
Yeah.
You see that fish? She missed it the first time. It come right back and got it. Flipped right back in there. Boom. That's a beauty right there.
Glenn's over there, and so we just rolled up on him. Well, that joker just caught a fish, but he's pitching sticks. Well, I guess there's some hydrilla. I thought he was kind of throwing us for a curveball. But we got 3 fish in the live well, right? 3 fish in the live well. I saw Glenn catch like a keeper, it looked like. I don't know what he's got because we haven't been on the phone and I don't have any service. We're gonna fish this head right here and this isolated stuff, and then we're gonna creep up on the other side of Glenn and kind of crunch him, dude. Give him a little pressure, give him a little heat, right? All right, let's do it. He's got him. Oh, brought the ringer. Oh, he's a giant, dude. Look at this guy. Oh. Come here. We got Glenn over there. He just, dude, he saw one blow up, and he's like, dude, I'm gonna catch it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go flip mats, and he's like, I got it.
Yep.
Look at that thing. That's number 4, baby.
That fish came back and ate it after he missed my swim bait too.
That was on a fat ace. You did the follow-up, kind of like what we talked about it at the shop, dude.
Exactly.
Dude, toss her in the well. That's a keeper. I don't think she needs a call tag, dude.
No.
I knew I brought Chris for a reason, dude, and that's the reason. He's got 2 giants. That was the worst hook set ever, but
Come on. Get that little girl out of there. It's coming up like a trout.
it's a solid one, dude. Guys, this punch and bite has been just a real learning process. These fish are just, they're mouthing the bait, and I'm a firm believer that they're headbutting the bait as well. They're not totally eating it, and you really have to dangle it. Just put it onto the mat, and basically you're suspending the bait just under the mat, and they'll touch it once, they'll touch it twice, and then finally, hopefully on that 3rd time, they'll take it. And the other thing you can do is you can pump the bait. You know, just give it just a little bit of a lift. You bring it to the roof of the mat, not too hard so you don't get like hung, but it's when the fronts go through and they're biting like this, that's what you do. I want to show you real quick what we're using out here, at least what I'm using to punch these mats. So what I have, and I just set one up, so one setup is going to be a 2-ounce with a stinger, and I might switch that up and go to like a BB cricket or something as these fish get a little tweaky. There's a front going through right now, so they might end up a little bit tweaky. And then the other thing I got set up, actually this one has a cricket, it's just a 1.5. Both of them have straight shanks, both of them are snelled, and we're just punching on through. It's milfoil, it's hydrilla, it's junk mats, it's whatever's canopied. And just pitch it in, pump it a few times, and feel for the weight.
Come on in here. Show us the money. Show us the money.
Tank.
Come up and get it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. We just throw that one in the live well. Show that one off. Hey, Mikey, you done? You done? Game over? Game over.
Wow.
We're gonna keep him. All right, Glenn, should we do this?
Whenever you're ready.
All right, guys, it's weighing time. Glenn's got a big smirk on his face, and that worries me because that guy knows how to flip. These guys have been bending rods, laughing at us a little bit, but he's also been kind enough to kind of throw us some tips. We're gonna run through the tips and techniques. We got to see who wins, though. I got a feeling Glenn's got us, but we're gonna see. We're gonna get out the gambler culling scale and a weigh bag, and you ready to do this thing?
Oh yeah, I brought the big hammer with me today, so Ellis did some serious work on the back of the boat. It's kind of funny when it's a little funny bite like that. You can get as many bites on the back of the boat as you can in the front, because you just got to soak it and fish a little bit longer.
Interesting story about Ellis, and we'll ask him a little more about it. He's actually a professional football player, a former professional football player. So we got actually 2 pros in the boat. So I think Glenn brought a ringer. I don't know, Chris. I thought you were the ringer, dude.
Well, we're both retired, so we both kind of fish all week together. I call Ellis. I'm like, Ellis, what you doing? He says, where are we going fishing? So it's,
They've been on Rousseau for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then it's like getting beat by a bunch of old men, dude. I don't know.
Saturday.
Wow. Let's do this thing. All right, let's see what these guys got if they're sandbagged. They are not sandbagging. Chris, they're not sandbagging, dude. Ooh!
They're mad.
Come on, jump out the boat.
Dude,
all...
and they're beautiful fish. Glenn, what do you think these fish are actually doing, man? Because I know, like, North Central Florida's a little weird because you guys get that winter period. Man, dude, look how fat he is.
They're just all beauties.
Do you think they're staging, or are they setting up to winter, or what?
I really do. Yeah, I think they are.
And the heads on them, they're such swamp fish, dude. Which ones you catch, Ellis? All of them? Oh, dude. Dude, that's a square. Oh, my God.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Here. Why'd you pull one more out?
We'll throw it here.
Nice.
Yeah.
We should have made it like little, what do you call that, handicap rules? They get 3, we get 5.
That was probably our call.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, so let's boot this Gambler Digital scale up here. We're going to 0 it. And then what I'm going to have you do, Ellis, is just, there you go, lift it up right there and show me what you got. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys are going to get 20 pounds, 1 ounce. 20 pounds, 1 ounce. Chris, what do you think we got?
I don't know.
I hope we broke 10. At least save some face. All right, Glenn, you're telling me a little bit about how you caught these guys, but you're a little far away, so I want to make sure everybody kind of heard. Tell me about the bite and the baits that you were using.
The bite, it's, we got a big front. We've had a couple of them this past couple weeks. And when that happens, I've seen it, they get funny. They hit it, and they drop it, they hit it, and they drop it, and we had to actually drop it through the mat and kind of leave it there, and you feel them peck it, and then you just had to pick up, and once you felt the pressure, you had to pull. It was like a spotted bass. A spotted bass, if you drop them slack, they let it go. And that was the same way with these guys. So as long as you kept pressure against them once they bit it, you could catch them. But if you dropped your rod to set the hook, they were gone. But we caught them on everything. We caught them, as long as it said gambler, caught them on a paddle tail, we caught them on a cricket, we caught them on a why not, we caught them on a burner craw. I mean, it just didn't much matter. Just flip something in there, and just, as long as it was black and blue, it was good.
I see your floor right here. You got all kinds of random friggin' stuff. Ellis, you got anything to add? Because I know you were kind of on fire early, dude. Is there any kind of trick that you kind of figured out as you were going?
I'm here learning. Glenn taught me about this bite the last time we came out here to practice, and I'm just expanding on that knowledge. He's teaching me some incredible stuff, and I got the technique down now.
He's got the technique.
It's just fun, And the neat thing about this lake is Hurricane Irma last year, a little over a year ago, there's a huge fish kill here. Huge. I mean, there was fish dead all over this place. We thought this was pretty much written off for a couple years. We know it would come back, but it's come back so much quicker than I thought. I mean, to come out here and get the kind of bites and the quality fish, Lake Rousseau and the Withlacoochee River is not dead, not by any stretch of the imagination. So anything you hear, the proof is in the pudding. Just play this video.
All right, guys, it's time to pay the piper. I don't think we got, what'd you guys have, 20
pounds, 1 ounce.
I don't think we got it, but
don't ship us that ounce either.
right, we're gonna pull ours out, see what we can do, and then we'll talk about how we caught our fish as well. Go ahead, Chris.
That's Mikey's big one.
That's my big one. 5 keepers, boy. Glenn's got a mouth on him for having 20 pounds in the boat, dude. I'll tell you what, guys, the main keys that what we did is kind of Glenn mentioned it, and he put us on it. You know, we were punching mats. Chris did catch one on a was it an ace? Dragging an ace on fluorocarbon, and then one on a super isolated, kind of outside this kind of big style mat. It's just like one cane stalk with a little pot of hydrilla. The rest kind of came out of the straight grass, but he got the big one of the day, and I think that's her, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
Nice.
beauty.
That is a stud. I think you might have got big fish for that. It is freaking crazy, dude.
Unbelievable.
All right, Chris, you ready to do this thing?
We're ready.
All right, I got her teared, so we're going to do that. And then you grab that handle, hold her up. 27 pounds. Woo!
Did you throw
Wow.
your ass in there?
Dude, we got 16 and a half pounds.
All right.
Or 16 pounds, 5 ounces.
If you could,
That's a lot more than I thought we had, dude. Nice. Hey,
I think
daps, dude.
y'all teared us down a little more. I think they just added the bag weight on top of what.
I get a little bonus for shooting all the video and all that. But dude, all in all, anytime,
That's
you know
4
what?
hours.
That's 4. Yeah, that's
4
actually
hours.
4-hour tournament. You gave us an extra 10 minutes, but whatever. 4 hours and 10 minutes. But what, one thing I learned, I used to live up here, Glenn. You know that. A lot of the old men that I talk to, the old timers, if you catch 15 pounds on any of these lakes,
You're doing good.
Yeah, 7 out of 10 times, club tournament, even a little derby, you're either cashing a check or you're up in there almost winning, dude. And so 16 pounds, 20 pounds, dude, and you could have caught some more. 4 hours, like that is an epic day. And punching, dude.
Yeah.
Like flipping, you cannot
And I
beat
mean,
it.
And it's still kind of some of the worst conditions you could have. I mean, we had this big nasty front come through yesterday. It blew like 30 miles an hour at times yesterday and rained a bunch. So, I mean, you figure if everything was a little more stable, it probably would have been that much better.
Well, every single little tick would have been a thunk
Yes.
and freaking.
I mean, several of the fish that we caught, the big fish, we missed on the first bite and would flip back in there and caught them on the second time.
That is crazy.
So that's something I always tell people. It's like when you get one and you set and you kind of just whiff it, don't even touch it. Always flip back in. I've caught so many fish doing that. A lot of people, they'll just keep on going down the bank, and they chances are they'll miss some opportunities if you don't flip back in on that bite.
All right, guys, that is going to be a wrap. That was an awesome challenge, Glenn. It was great meeting you, Ellis. We had 2 pros, dude. That's awesome. And we got Chris right here and me. Make sure you check out Glenn. What's like your Instagram, Facebook? What do you got?
Yeah, Browne Fishing on Instagram, and then Glenn Browne on Facebook. Check me out.
Ellis, are you big onto the social media? You want people
No.
chasing you down? Leave me alone. And we got Chris from 44 Tackle. We hung out at his shop. He told us about some tips and techniques for this area. Where can they find you?
On Instagram at 44tackle or also at 44tackle.com.
You know, it's hard to find an independent store that carries the kind of stuff that he's got. His store is stocked with everything. You know, you can go to Walmart or Bass Pro and you can find some of the stuff. He's got what you need for the area. You know, he's got all the gambler stuff. He's got the punching weights, the hooks, the rods, the reels. He has got what you need to fish this area and other places in Florida. So if you're in the area, check him out.
It's been really good. We got a lot of talk in the shop about how Lake Rousseau's been doing, the health of Lake Rousseau, and to come out here today and Glenn to put us on some fish and really find a really good solid flipping bite today has been awesome.
Biggest key to the day? No, Glenn Browne, great guy, dude. Freaking, we hope to see we hope to see Glenn back on the tour. He's gonna be fishing the coasters next year, dude. Subscribe to Mikeybalzz Fishing and make sure you subscribe to the Gambler Lures channel. We always try to show you tips, techniques, and like real fishing. Like I know you're a pro and all that, but in the end, dude, we're out here fishing. You're sharing what you know. You were like, hey, dude, go over there, hit that point. Like, dude, super down to earth people, trying to get you tips, trying to catch you more fish, because that's what it's about. It's about sharing, learning, growing, and enjoying the sport. That's what Ellis was doing all day, man, learning from a pro. But we're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to check out Glenn 44 Tackle, and make sure to subscribe to Gambler Lures. But we'll catch you next time. Maybe there'll be another challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah.